Anyway, so that was a internet experience earlier today, but that's the internet for you, I guess. Damn, submarine. We have to go after it. There is a way. Is there a way here? Maybe I should heal up first because, yikes, there isn't gonna be another boss battle over here or anything, is there? Whoops, I guess you didn't really need to heal it because you were all beast mode stuff. They're getting a little bit weird over there, kind of running in place, but that works great for me. Would there be any super secrets if I took a different path here? Not too late now, we're tunnel visioning the submarine here. Hey, look! Maybe not completely tunnel visioning it. Receive scimitar. Well, that'd be a type of sword. That isn't a sword for Cloud, is it? No, it isn't. It is not. Yeah, no one here would be wielding the scimitar, I don't think. Hey, you! Oh, there's another chest over there. I should run over there and I should snag that, huh? That's what I should probably do. Well, now we'll do some basic attacks. Maybe Cloud can use some magic. He still has some MP that he can burn. But these guys should be pretty easy peasy, so... shouldn't be a big deal, I don't think. I guess I just have to burn through a bunch of generic guys. Something or other now. Well, just because I mashed the button a bit too fast here, braver. But that's fine. You die anyway. I got some stuff. Oh yeah, what is my level? Level 40. Wait, level 45. I thought I was somewhere in the 30s. Maybe I'm not as under level as I thought. The last boss was level 45. Maybe my level's fine. Received key item Leviathan scales. What the hell? Freedom of speech is a selling point. 100 followers, and you get partnered. 100 hours in it as well. You're not taking over the ship. Downside is instead of 240 million users, like 60 million. Also, bot setup is a bit more complex. Use API tokens and RTMP stuff. Also, panels don't exist. Think of it like YouTube, but better, but has streaming availability. Well, I mean, YouTube has streaming availability. It just isn't good. Unless that's what you meant there by that. Is not great. Like I said, I presume that one day the day will come that I leave Twitch for good and just go wholeheartedly over to YouTube because there's a lot of stuff going on in Twitch over the years that I haven't exactly been the biggest fan of. But for now, I'm comfortable here, I'm big chillin'. But one day when I care a bit more, I'll jump ship and go over to YouTube and say bye to this place. You want the sub? Just try and take it. Sir, maybe we shouldn't piss them off. Walking over like Wario would. Or Waluigi or something like that if their legs were a bit longer. What that walk kind of made me think of. Speaking of Waluigi, the Waluigi hat on the side there, I usually have it tucked a little bit back. I haven't worn that hat in many months, but I wore it earlier today. When I went to Taekwondo, because I was like, I own so many hats, I should wear some different hats. So I wore my Waluigi hat to Taekwondo today. Was the case. Obviously not in class, but you know what I mean. How is he not dead yet? Here, do this before he can act, and then he dies, and then I heal up between battles, and it's fine. Just in case that doesn't happen. Okay, cool. Cool, we good. Everything is a-okay here. I should have given that a little bit more time and seen what leveled up there. No, not materia. That is not what I want. Go ahead and cure here. YouTube versus Rumble. Rumble doesn't get their pennies in a twist over stupid stuff. YouTube does, otherwise understandable where you're coming from. Both YouTube and Twitch get their pennies in a twist over stupid stuff. That is something that both these platforms share. Just different stupid stuff, I would argue. Well, they both do over, like, pretty trivial things. I would say here. Why am I getting stuck? I thought my controller may be disconnected again. Hello? No! This is terrible! We don't have much time left. I don't want to die. There's still so much more I've got to do. Like play the rest of the Final Fantasy VII games. Never even got to do my special victory dance in battle. Alright, that make this your first victory. Go on, show 'em. Yes, sir. Remember your last training. Begin. Yes, sir. This room is about to get so much bigger, I imagine, in a sec here. I'm back. And now I got no regrets. Attack! Take them prisoner? What? They sure didn't want to attack after all. Someone, please. Sorry, I can't take it anymore. The lack of space, shaking, the roar of the engine. Better hurry. Renault's getting away. I thought he went to the sub. Wouldn't he be on here somewhere? Did he go somewhere else? See? Did he take a different submarine or something? Just fiddle with the controls and we'll get somewhere. Like, I actually didn't see where he went. Maybe I would have seen if I paid more attention. Hey, Cloud, why don't you try piloting it? Yeah, that's a great idea right now. They say you don't get motion sickness if you're driving. Hey, you're right. I do feel a little better driving. No sweat. Just leave everything to me. What? Well, now what? I guess I'll read the manual. It's not gonna tell me my actual buttons, though, is it? Submarine Operation Manual, Beginner's Edition. I assume there's gonna be a mini-game here, because this game loves mini-games. Button placements. Directional controls. Alright, well, I'll know that. Controls menu, speed up. Is that gonna be the triangle button, then? Switch fire. So it's gonna be literally this button here, as I found out during the last mini-game that I failed at. Cancel speed down. So these two buttons for speed up and down, and this for fire, because it's mapped weirdly. Something mission orders presently on the ocean floor near Junon. A red leader submarine carrying huge materials being escorted by covert Shinra submarine units. Okay, yeah, I did take a different submarine. Furthermore, it has been confirmed that several mines have been dispersed onto the ocean floor. The ocean floor can only be monitored with Shinra's sonar radar screen. That is definitely how radar is pronounced. Enemy subs can only be detected within the sonar area. Get in front of the detected enemy sub and lock on. Push switch to fire the torpedo. The mines are found on the radar screen at the top of the indicators. The mines inflict great damage, so be careful. Objective, sink the red leader submarine carrying the huge materia. Time limit, 10 minutes? This is a long minigame then. Advice, get the enemy submarine in front of you. 2, concentrate attack on the red leader submarine. 3, if you lose track of the enemy, push page down and use your radar. Well, I don't know what that is on my controller here, so I guess I'll just hit, like, actual page down. But yeah. I do a little bit here. I did a whole bunch of university up until I graduated last year, so I was continuing to make games for university. The coolest of which was the one that used a large language model that a grad student made to present the player with, like, articles that the game would randomly generate that I set up. So you were writing articles for this fictional company, and then his AI, his large language model, would try to mimic your writing patterns and complete the article as the game goes on, learn more and more from you, and until it basically seems like it's writing from you. And like, that was a cool project to be a part of. I like that. I still do coding for, like, some things for this channel. Like, I programmed it so that in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, one of my current playthroughs, anytime I kick an enemy, it plays a sound effect at random, like Fusro Da or This is Sparta. So I programmed some custom scripts for the channel like that sometimes because they're goofy. Thank you. I'm happy to be a hostage. Piloting a submarine is very difficult. I'm completely clueless. So lately I just do like some minor coding for like meme bullshit stuff like that for the channel. Hey, who am I to know? But yeah. Yeah, so that's kind of fun there. Alright, I guess I'll sit in the seat. And then other projects that I chip away at here, like I mentioned with the 3D printing stuff. I showed it at the beginning of the stream. But here's all the dragons that I've been 3D printing lately for Fragapalooza, this gaming event coming up. These will all be like tournament prizes for the tournaments that I'm hosting in a few weeks' time here. So there's going to be lots of dragons for people to choose from. And I'm going to need to figure out some good way to transport these without them breaking on the way. Curl a tail like that. So I have a lot of 3D printed dragons here. This one was just finished earlier today. The thing that finished right before I started on the trophy project here. And it turned out pretty alright. This little winter dragon with a snowflake tail. So, I'm burning a lot of plastic around here recently. Sit in the seat. Oh yeah, just jumping. Everything seems set. I've rolled one of my chair wheels over my blanket and I'm trying very hard to get it unstuck, but it is tangled. I guess I'll start the mission. I got it. I can't use the D-pad. I gotta use the left stick. I'm gonna fail at this switch. Good thing there was a save point. Main screen on. Change the screen mode. Oh, so we actually do see around us, but like... What? Whoa. This forward. This button, I guess. And then... That would be fire or something? Warning. Yeah, that would be fire because it's mapped weird as heck. This button to go back. What? This is so weird. Mission complete. Wow! I thought I was gonna suck at this, but wow, okay. I was not expecting a submarine minigame from this. The time is continuing to tick down, and the mission complete is not going away. Oh, phew. I was like, we're not just gonna be stuck there. Receive Shinra sub? What? Phew. We did it. Huge materia should be at the bottom of the sea by now. Let's continue the search. So did we just drown Brood there? Because we blew up his submarine? Well, I guess he wouldn't die by drowning. He'd die by an explosion then. Shinra submarine units, do you read? Shinra submarine units, do you read? Must be from Shinra. Port number 2. I guess we just killed them there. No choice but to respond. Alright, I'll do it. This is Shinra number 2. Everything's normal. Roger. Your next mission is return to Junon Dock. We'll transport the huge materia from the airport. Those without other assignments will report for guard duty. That is all. Over and out. Junon Airport. We should make it if we hurry. But don't we have to go and get the huge materia? Forget about the huge materia for now. Oh, I guess we'll go salvage it later. We're climbing. Okay. Aye, aye, Captain. Okay. Whoa. But yeah, I'm working on a program that you control your computer with your voice. I don't know how to code, but AI does. AI is prone to errors, so you can see the problem already. Is there a specific program that you're using for that? Because I've done some voice coding stuff for the channel here as well for charity events where people can donate to ban words. And then I add it to like the bot there to be a word to look out for. And then if I say a banned word, the bot calls me out on it and like gets me to do some sort of punishment. Like when I did Gates to Infinity a few weeks ago and it would ban my moves. And then I'd have less moves that I could use as it was going on there. But that was kind of how it went. Oh, so that's just telling me that, like, it's gonna be docked there by default or something. That's what the little inlet is. And yeah, the select button is mapped really weirdly. When I look at a long play of this game, just for reference on, like, what to do, I've seen that the buttons are just mapped on, like, actual face buttons, so I assume they're maybe actually playing the PS1 original. I would think that by playing on PC and with a PlayStation controller, it would show PlayStation buttons, but it doesn't do that. So it's mapped out the way that it is, like, on a keyboard, I guess. So it says, like, select, cancel, confirm for your buttons. And I guess maybe they were in more reasonable positions on this. But yeah, you'd think that maybe I'd be able to hit square or something like that to shoot, or X. But it's select, which is the literal select button on the controller. That really threw me off during the cold segment where I needed to spam the select button to stay warm. And I just wasn't staying warm, and I was mashing all the buttons. I didn't even think about pressing this. But yeah. Vosk, but the rest is all Python code. Okay, so Python based there. DS4 tool or other tools like that. I have not tried that. I don't actually know what that is. I drive a submarine, press the OK button to get on. / move forward, press the cancel button to get off. Submerge / float. Players can get on and off in bays like this one. Okay, so you can do it in bays. So I guess I have my final vehicles here? And I mean, now we can go after the huge materia on the ocean floor? Hold on. Just in case something happens, just in case there's encounters while we're down there. I'm sure there's a place that I can heal in Junon, but I don't remember where exactly. Let's just go to like a different town where it's gonna be really easy to find a thing to heal. Like, oh, that's the blasted out Temple of the Ancients. Not that, then. There's this place. Oh yeah, they let me heal for free, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, I can't do that on the rocks. I have to do it on the grass here. PS5 tool will be a third-party driver for Windows because Windows doesn't play nice with Sony-based controllers. So it'd be just like a thing for controllers is what you're saying there. PS4 is for PS4 controller. Okay, I'm using a PS5 controller here. Is what I'd be using just because it's what I have. I mean, I have PS2 controllers, but I need some sort of adapter. Instead of just USB-C. Otherwise, this would be a blast to play with a PS2 controller. That'd be really fun. I'd love to play with one of my PS2 controllers, but alas. Alright, don't mind me. I'm back here literally just to make use of your beds. Don't mind me. And then I'm gonna go diving for a huge materia and Reno's corpse. Or Rude, or I think that one's Reno. And then the other guy is Rude. We'll get some rest. Their names are similar and then it throws me off. The ring is coming along over there. We'll see if it looks good in that color. Alright, I'm out of here now. That's all I needed to do. So I guess I'll go get the submarine and go diving for huge materia now. See if we get a huge catch of a huge materia. And in terms of other game stuff around here, in a couple days, Donkey Kong Bonanza comes out, and I want to cover that. So is this going on? Persona 5X that I'll just play until I feel like giving up, because freemium gacha game that I just wanted to see what it was like, but I don't really want to do a full playthrough of a premium gacha game. That is gross. So just AC Valhalla, this, and yeah, the thing that I might just quit whenever. And then Donkey Kong Bonanza. So, whoops, that is the menu there. I don't know how long Donkey Kong Bonanza is going to be, but if I can get through that before Fragapalooza so I don't have as much stuff on my plate before that point. Plus also, then I have, like, not as much stuff on my plate when my visitor from Germany is here and all that. So down here somewhere. Whoa, okay, not like that. Have to do this, and then, oh, that's just to go right back up, I guess. Controls changed since last time here. So, do I have to check it out somewhere around here? Nah, I'm gonna try to beat this game before Fragapalooza, and I'm gonna try to beat Donkey Kong Bonanza before Fragapalooza. Because I presume that game won't be super long, right? Is there gonna be a, thing around here somewhere? I don't know what the hell you are. You look like you'd be some sort of optional super boss, one of those weapon bosses or something like that, if I had to guess. Which means I probably don't want to be fighting you. Do I look for wreckage or something? What the heck is this over here? Give you a link that took me 5 seconds of research to find. I know the keywords to use, things are relatively easy to find depending on what it is. Fair enough there. I'll definitely check that out after the stream. Gosh dang it! X, is there a... I keep pressing that button. Whoops. So, like... Is there a way that I dock here or something? What do I... Do I go on the top here? Whoa. Select? I don't know. Whoa, that's just the map. I don't know. I don't know what this thing is. I don't know where the thing is around here. Unless that big jerk has the huge materia. Will we just fight it? Something? If I ran into it? Excuse me, sir, do you have a huge materia by any chance? I'm looking for a pretty huge materia. Yeah, somehow we fight it and don't drown. Oh, we have a timer when we're underwater here. Okay, so I mean... Watch this one-shot me or something. Oh my god. Well, it's a good thing I saved not that long ago. Because I'm realizing this was a mistake. The button was this button, dude. 9 out of 10 times you blow up. Yeah, if only there was a self-destruct feature on the submarine there. You just see it implode underwater. Just have the friggin' Titan submersible intensify. Well, somehow Cloud didn't die, but like, I'm not gonna bother reviving Tifa. We're not winning this. I don't know what the heck you are, but I presume you probably don't have the huge materia. You seem very, very strong. I'm sure the game wouldn't make this required at this point. I think that would be a little bit ridiculous. This game usually isn't too hard, so it wouldn't make that much sense for a massive difficulty spike here. You've got to be like some optional super boss or something. This is what's got to be the case. Emerald Beam. I'll probably just look at that long play in a second to see where the heck this huge materia is. I don't know what exactly I'm supposed to do here. Unfortunately, you just encountered the game's super boss, more powerful than Sephiroth. Oh! Oh, I see how it is. How's it going, Politico Stepan? Well, yeah, that would explain why it's so tough then, huh? That would, yeah, that would make sense. So I guess it's just big chillin' underwater. Alright, well, he doesn't have the huge materia then, obviously. When the mini-boss is stronger than the actual boss. Yeah, I'm just gonna not fight you in that case. Methinks. Let's not be doing that, so I guess you just hang out down here. I already had a tab open with a long play. Because I was referring to it earlier for how the heck do I get to the place. So, let's see here. They do all the fighting in the place. And then they do the stuff here. The mission complete. Gonna see it seem like it was more powerful than him. Yeah, real strong. So where do they go? Is it just me or does it seem a lot brighter on their screen there? Wait, did they go to like a specific corner? Oh, that's the broken sub. It's at like the southern end. I thought it would have been somewhere closer to Junon considering, you know, I sunk it right outside Junon. But apparently it's down here. Looking around the area thinking there'd be a broken sub somewhere around, but I guess maybe it drifted somewhere over this way. Would be the case. Alright, let's not fight the Emerald Jerk over there. I don't think. I think I'll pass on that. So it was right around here somewhere, right? I think. Oh, no. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Right here. Alright, we good. So this is the leader sub. Makes me sick just thinking about it. Huge materia recovered. Oh, cool. I don't need to actually go into it or anything. No damage appears to have been sustained. Yeah, that's good to hear. Receive key item, huge materia. Hell yeah. I got the 3 huge materia now. Now what? I don't know what I do now. Final Fantasy games 6 through 12 have optional super bosses more powerful than end credit bosses. Kind of like Xenoblade Chronicles. Okay. I have big respect to games that do that. I think that's kind of cool. Sephiroth is just Virgil, but with illusion magic to make you think you're being burnt by the sun. Also insane healing factor. Unlike being a huge underwater mech thing that is a whole lot more threatening. I guess I have to undock. So I'm gonna have to do, or go dock at the place to disembark there. So I know that there's the one dock over here, so I guess we don't have everything in one traversal tool like I thought would be the case when we got the high wind. It seems they do have a separate vehicle stall, specifically for when you want to go underwater, which I was not expecting to be a thing in this game. All sorts of vehicles then. Alright, so the dock here. There we go. And then the high wind, and hold on. Before anything else, please. Save. Oh. I didn't save after I healed up. So, the heal up that I did is now a race timeline, I'm now realizing. So maybe I'll go heal up really quickly here. Maybe. And then I might look at the long play again for where the heck do I go now. I would assume that maybe I just go into the high wind proper and there'd be some sort of party chat of like, hey, we got all the huge materia, what do we do now? In fact, maybe I should try that first before I look at the long play, because that sounds pretty reasonable, right? I would think. Come on, get on the thing, darn you. So maybe I'll give that a go. I just need to have a little bit of a snooze over here first. Is all I gotta have. Down this way we go. If only I could climb ladders faster. Well, here we go. Time for a little bit of a rest. Say, let's rest! Yes. Sounds like a good plan. Yeah, out of all the vehicles in this game, I was not expecting a submarine to be one of them. But hey, towards the end of the game, get a submarine? Cool. At least I assume this is towards the end of the game, considering where we're at in, like, the long play that I'm following as a guide. I guess I can just save on the world map or something like that. And there's probably not that much left, and I'll have enough time to beat it before Fragapalooza and all that. Should be the case. Yeah, I said it multiple times during this playthrough, like, maybe I started this at a really bad time after all, when I got overwhelmed with a whole bunch of other games. But considering the way that things will probably work out with Fragapalooza, plus me saying that I might need to increase my speed for getting through these games before the final of the remake games comes out, I think I actually started this game at the perfect time, is the way fate has brought things. So it has actually worked out great. Here, save. Go ahead and do the thing. Boop. Get on the thing, and then, what was my button to go in here again? That. So, I mean, you're the one that told me to go and get the huge materia in the first place, right? Shinra all gathered at Sid's Rocket Town. I love giving out secrets more than anything. Oh, so are you telling me to go to Rocket Town in that case? Shinra's think they're gonna fight Meteor with the huge materia. A huge meteor and huge materia? Maybe I'll try going to Rocket Town, I don't know. Where was that again? If memory serves, it was somewhere over here-ish? Something or other? It's not like there's a massive ton of towns in this game, so it won't take too long to find, I don't think. There's that one. This one will be Nibelheim. This one will be Rocket Town. I knew it was somewhere in this area. Boy.